Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Online here. Welcome back to another video, guys. And I've wanted to make a video about the Uncharted movie for a very long time, and I honestly never just really got around to it. The movie's been in development hell for which seems like 8 years now, and with the news that they just finished the script for the movie and it looks to be in good hands, I figured I'd give you my thoughts on the Uncharted movie. Man, I've had a long history with this movie. I remember looking forward to this movie back when I was like 9 or 10 years old, because this movie has been in development for like almost 10 years now, which is honestly crazy. You'd think they'd stop it if they couldn't figure it out, but they seem really keen on making this movie, and by they, I mean Sony. But if you guys didn't know, Joe Carnahan just finally finished the script. He's going to be writing the Uncharted movie, and I'm going to put it up right here on the screen right now, but he said, "Done and dusted, now the real work begins. If there's a more monstrously cool action script in Hollywood right now, I want to read it, because this thing's a beast." Honestly, he's hyping it up. As you guys can see, the script is pretty much done at this point, and now Sean Levy, who has directed episodes of Stranger Things, and he's also made movies like Real Steel, is going to be filming the movie. I believe he also worked on Arrival, which was like one of the best movies of 2016, so honestly, the movie seems to be in really good hands. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about today. Today, I kind of wanted to talk about my personal opinion, and kind of like my opinion on this movie, and what I take from it as being an Uncharted fan. As you guys know, I played the games since Drake's Fortune, the first one way back in 2007, so honestly, I've had like a long history with the franchise. I'd say longer than most have, because I know a lot of people jumped on the game with 2 or 3. They're probably going to be changing some things up, but I'm guessing that the movie's going to be pretty much about Drake's Fortune, maybe a little bit twisted in there, but yeah, so whether or not I really want a movie for the thing, I've kind of have a mixed opinion with this thing. I don't really care to see this movie at all. There's been a lot of bad movies in the theaters lately based on games. I haven't seen Warcraft. I heard that's pretty good for fans, but I heard the critics just tore that thing up. I did end up seeing the Assassin's Creed movie, which I thought was very mediocre, and I didn't really care for any bit of that movie besides the action points in the past. And just seeing the history of the video game movies honestly doesn't really make me too keen to see it happen in Uncharted, especially seeing someone else play as Drake, Elena, or Sully. This seems really weird to me personally, something that I'm not really interested in seeing. But with that being said, I do kind of have like a mixed thing with this. It would be cool to see it at the same time, but honestly, I don't think it would be nearly as good as the games that Naughty Dog has been able to do. And I think what Uncharted has done so far is pretty much final. I think the series has pretty much finalized right now. Uncharted 4 kind of wrapped it up in a bow, and it's kind of just made it one complete journey for Nate, and honestly, returning to that with someone else playing as him just seems really weird. With that being said, a lot of people have different reasons why they don't want to see this movie, and I don't agree with some of them. A lot of people are like, oh, it's gonna ruin the games, and everybody's gonna know Uncharted as that bad movie or a good movie, but doesn't know Uncharted for what it truly was for the games. Now, you can have that thought, honestly, and it could happen, but at the same time, they've made a ton of Resident Evil movies, and I don't know anybody that knows Resident Evil besides the games at that point. Like, you could just look it up online. Okay, so I probably shouldn't have made this video the week before the new movie comes out for Resident Evil, but you get the point. I'm not really craving another Uncharted experience. I'm kind of done with the series for now, and I really liked it for what it did, and honestly, it's probably my favorite franchise of all time. But am I craving something new for the franchise? Not really. I'm not really craving anything new. There is Uncharted Lost Legacy, as I said before. That is going to be awesome, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the Naughty Dog approaches that with more of a Last of Us kind of thing. But honestly, maybe 2 to 3 years I'll be different. Maybe I'll be craving something Uncharted related. Maybe this movie will be good, and I'll be happy with it. I guess that's the best scenario to look at it, but yeah, I don't want the movie for completely different reasons that other people do. I just don't want the movie because honestly, I'm tired of video game movies and people complaining about them, so just stop making them, you know? I enjoyed Assassin's Creed somewhat. I didn't regret seeing it at all, and honestly, it doesn't impact my negative experiences, and honestly, I already have a negative experience with the games based on how they make it yearly, so it's like they already kind of screwed up that front. But yeah, I guess I just have a mixed opinion with the movie. I would like to see it. It'd be pretty cool seeing things like the train sequence adapted to the TV or onto the big screen. But at the same time, we kind of already have a movie within the games, and you can already look up Uncharted 2 movie, and they have like all the cutscenes clipped for you there. So it kind of seems kind of pointless to make it a movie itself, especially when you're adding like real life actors and just people that fans wouldn't really, relate to based on the games. But again, that's kind of my personal opinion. The movie seems to be going well into the direction of maybe a 2018, 2019 release. I think they're going to start filming it this end of spring, maybe summer, start of summer. I think it's early summer they're going to start filming this. So I'm expecting this thing to get canceled, but it looks like it could possibly happen, and it could be coming into 2018, 2019, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into the Last of Us kind of movie thing. That's like another topic for another day. Yeah, that's the Uncharted movie. Do I want my favorite franchise to see the big screen? Yeah, no. I wouldn't care if it's bad. That's the thing. I would like the movie if it was good. I wouldn't care if it's bad, you know? Yeah, this is kind of like my rant thing. Do you guys actually want to see the Uncharted movie? Do you not want to see it? I reckon a lot of people don't want to see this movie. I'm just trying to think of a different point of view. You know, if the movie's bad, I honestly wouldn't care as much because I still have the games, and I wouldn't see this thing as the final thing that came from Uncharted. I would think of Uncharted Lost Legacy or something like that, you know? But that's just my personal opinion on the Uncharted movie. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Definitely interested in hearing your thoughts on this one. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you want an Uncharted movie? Do you not want an Uncharted movie? Yeah, I don't think I've talked about this topic before on my channel, so I'm interested in hearing what you guys think. This has been Online, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.